You just seen your wingman get hit.
I saw the magnitude of this quake.
There was an unreal blast that occurred and kind of blew me down to the ground.
You think about your kids, you think about your family.
I was trained enough to know this is extremely dangerous.
When I was taking care of people, I wasn't worried that I was going to get shot. I was worried if somebody was going to die that day.
Since the spring of 2007, Portraits in Courage has lauded the efforts and sacrifices of just a few of the remarkable airmen who have helped make this Air Force the most respected and formidable Air Force the world has ever known. Recently, 3 of these airmen journeyed to the National Museum of the United States Air Force at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio, to view its Portraits in Courage. The giants of our shared past, whose deeds are now legend, and whose shoulders upon which we all stand. They came to bear witness to a history that stretches from the sands of Kitty Hawk to the mountain passes of Afghanistan. And they discovered that the giants of our shared past were much more like themselves. Men and women living through uncertain times, asking only for the opportunity to serve, to perform their duty, some giving all that was theirs to give.
You would never guess these guys by looking at them did what they did. They're not the Hollywood big tough guys, but they're as hard as anybody I know. You know?
But what is courage?
Courage is being able to put yourself at risk and accomplish any action.
It's really just making sure that you're accomplishing something that most people wouldn't do on a normal day-to-day basis.
I'll tell you what courage is. It's when you have fear and you overcome that fear and you accomplish the mission. That's true courage. That's a true hero in my book.
Their stories tell a tale of indomitable character, ordinary people who accomplished extraordinary deeds. Like the heroes of our past, today's airmen have demonstrated tremendous courage while conducting their mission. Whether directing a precision missile strike onto enemy targets, providing medical care while suppressing enemy fire, or detecting and defusing improvised explosive devices, each of these airmen answered our nation's call.
We need to have people to do what we do in order to ensure our freedom. When you go around the world, you understand that there are certain sacrifices that people are going to have to make in order to secure our life, our way of life. And it comes at a big expense, and these people make a lot of sacrifices to be away from their home and family. We're getting it done, and our families are getting it done.
For over 20 years now, the U.S. Air Force has been in a state of continuous combat and contingency response. Our airmen have stood with sister services and coalition forces non-stop, carrying out intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, air mobility, close air support, irregular warfare, medical evacuations, convoy security, ordnance disposal, humanitarian relief, provincial reconstruction, strategic deterrence, and a host of other missions across the air, space, and cyberspace continuum. It is the noble efforts of our airmen that inspire our success, and it is from their portraits that we draw courage.